the... Alright, Oh yeah, here we go. This is arcade mode, I guess.
Is that like horde mode or something?
I don't know. Things shoot
This is already
back.
horde mode, isn't it?
I mean, they're shooting back, so I guess it's kind of like hard mode. And yeah, I see the Gradius style upgrades in the bottom.
It's like hard mode. They're attacking you.
Oh, I see. Got it.
So we're collecting those gems, and then we can redeem them to get power-ups.
You
So
got
yeah, it's like Gradius.
Yeah, cool. And there's only one thing to defend, so I can just keep heading to the right, I think. Okay. Thanks.
So the world is very small.
Oh, yeah. I think we're heading in one big circle is how it works. Like a donut-shaped fish tank, maybe.
Hmm.
You know. Which would make sense, because that'd be why there'd be milk.
This isn't a fish tank. This is a natural lake, though, is it not?
No. They can do a lot of cool, like, interesting things with the astroturfing and stuff, you know? Indeed.
Yes.
No.
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 Alright, sorry.
No. Don't be ridiculous, guys.
Five minutes for a giveaway. By the way. So
What is there left to give away?
There's 2 more keys for Aqua Kitty Crimzon Clover Defender.
What's the criteria for this giveaway?
So you gotta help me. We have 4 minutes to figure it out.
Oh my god.
Spam Slowbeef's Twitter with more cat pictures.
Tweet a picture of Slowbeef as you being a cat and horrify him and make him block you. First person he blocks gets the game.
Alright, I got I got tail gun.
Slowbeef, don't brag.
Oh boy.
You're like 50. Surely you've gotten some tail by now.
That's gonna be funny until I fall out of my chair and my hip breaks.
No. No, it'll get funnier.
Could do a pun tweet. Just first person to tweet a pun at Beatus he finds acceptable, other than G-Yop, who's already won.
Yes.
Oh, at me that I find acceptable? I guess this isn't ever getting away. Giving away, getting given away.
No, don't do it yet though.
Okay. It's not an English contest, Beatus, you're good.
Yeah. It's gotta be after 10 p.m. EST, which is 3 minutes away. God damn.
So why don't you just say 3 minutes away?
Because it might be, it's probably less than 3 minutes at this point.
No, it's 3 minutes. I'm looking.
Alright. Man, we're almost through Buttermilk Bay. This is awesome.
Buttermilk Bay?
Yes, the first 4 stages are called Buttermilk Bay. You see all the levels in Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender.
Hunger Force.
Huh?
Hunger Force.
Hunger Force, right. Aqua Kitty Hunger Force.
Yeah.
Hey, are you doing Let's Play stuff, by the way, that you'd like to promote? Anybody? Is anybody doing anything they'd like to promote?
What's that?
What do you call it? Oh, we might be starting one soon, if you want.
Should we promote that?
What'd you say?
Should we promote this utopian future?
Sure, yeah. I think when's good for you to actually start it?
Probably never.
Okay. Maybe sometime this week we might actually finally start Police Knots, and I've got it running on my computer.
I've only just now gotten it running, but you translated the whole thing.
Right. No, I just
into cat.
That's right. No. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, I was the lead programmer on the Police Knots translation project. But yeah, no, I never wanted to look at the fucking thing again because I worked on it for like a year ROM hacking it. So now I'm playing Shmups and I'm happy, but I have to return to that hell one last time.
At least you know exactly what you're doing.
This is true. All right, less than 60 seconds, and you too can get a copy of Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender.
I've gotten no tweets.
You got no tweets?
No tweets. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at the timeline.
They're terrified.
I got nothing.
Oh my god.
People don't want to mess with...
The Beatus.
I don't know.
People don't have enough cat pictures on their hard drives.
Diabetus.
Oh my god. Arcade mode, you have to do the whole thing over again? No. Let's go back to regular mode. How do I get to? How do I get back to regular mode here?
I'm getting some tweets coming in.
Oh, you're getting tweets coming in. Oh, and I can also.
But there's 1 more minute.
1 more minute. No, it's 10. It's 10. You can get it now.
Well, by your antiquated time.
I believe you'll find that's called Windows 7 time.
More like Windows 7 minutes late. Early.
There we go. Oh. Well, you one-upped me again, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Damn. Give yourself a little pat on the back there, why don't you?
Alright, I say give it away to at Retro Banner, who said, give it away, give it away, give it away, meow.
Yay, at Retro Banner.
Okay.
And he later sent a picture of what I'm guessing is him holding a giant dog for some reason.
Oh, wait, is that... I think I saw that.
Alright, I'll
Yeah, that was... Yeah. You
I'll
better
DM
believe
that.
it, and it was, yeah, him holding a very large dog.
Yeah.
Which was the, sorry, which
And there's
team?
another dog that looks like he wants to be the one being held.
Yeah, go number 4.
Yeah, I'm doing number 4, the X.
Mhm.
Yep. Alright, so in 9 minutes we'll give away the whoa! Because I dropped my controller. The last Aqua Kitty key. Alright.
Have you played Sign Mora?
No, Sign. I don't know if it's Sign or Cine Mora, but
Well, sign as in the geometry term.
right, but it's also Japanese, so it might be like Shine.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, excuse me. Wow. Hey.
I think
Sorry, we're not talking
actually, it's
insulin and
also-
Battletoads.
Doki Doki Panic.
I think Simora is actually developed by a Hungarian company. Is that right?
Oh, I thought it was a Suda 51 game for some reason.
You say that about all games.
That's true.
I think the new one is they're collaborating with
Ah.
Japanese developers. What it is?
Maybe that's it. I don't know.
I've heard good things about the game. I haven't had a chance to test it out myself yet.
Sinemura?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It'd be really good, yeah.
It's got a weird mechanic that some people are iffy on, but I really like it. Your
I've
health
heard it
is
has
time.
a time slow mechanic.
Yeah, and your health is time, so you
Somebody
don't...
just gifted me that game. That's why I was asking.
Oh, cool.
Oh! Yeah, no, it's fun.
I was kind of imagining like a Western version of Espgaluda.
You know, I've yet to play Espgaluda.
It's great.
Gesundheit.
It looks really good. That's actually, isn't that what those hardest, like, there's like that clip on YouTube, hardest like boss ever, and it's from a Bullet Hell, and I think it's Espgaluda.
It's from Insect Princess.
Insect Print, okay. Yes.
I don't know if that was a joke or not.
Space
No,
cat.
I was completely serious.
I think,
That's actually the name of the game.
I'm not surprised, honestly. Shmups are interesting that way. Alright. Alright, we got to the moldy...
So, what is the last...
Yeah. No, go ahead, that's fine.
what is the last non-shmup you've played?
1001 Spikes, I guess?
Hmm.
I beat Antarctica, and I beat Antarctica, and, oh, nice background. And I'm trying to get, like, enough money for something, or to... Oh, I'm trying to buy everything from the store, I guess.
Have you bought Master Chief?
No, I have not.
You should buy him and then buy him again. He's the best.
Alright.
Master Chief and President,
Slow
not
beef.
Obama. Best characters.
I was kind of interested...
Slowbeef, you could have gotten a free copy of Sign Mora too if your Steam account wasn't so hard to find, says the person who just gave me the game.
If my Steam count wasn't what?
I'm sorry. Okay, let me read it as Nancy Grace. You can feel free to tell Slowbeef that he would have gotten a copy too if his Steam account wasn't so hard to find.
My Steam account is pretty easy to find, though.
Not according to this person.
No, I believe them, but, you know. I mean, it's... My Steam name is pretty easy to guess. It's Nancy Grace.
Who am I supposed to believe, Slowbeef? Who am I to believe? Go to hell. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to save the cat, Nancy.
I'm gonna go change my my Steam username
cat
to
litter box that you're sitting in right now.
Yeah, to Goku's Nancy Grace interview.
This is why everybody liked you.
Goku's Nancy Grace interview.
Oh no.
Hey, it fits! I think.
Hey. Level 13. Oh dear, new enemy. Oh, these guys shoot homing missiles.
They have homing torpedoes.
Oh shit.
Homing
Whoa.
torpedo.
Yeah. What?
Well, Ty Tuesday just messaged me under his new moniker. I just like it because it's in all caps, so it sounds like some kind of TMZ headline now.
Goku.
Or something you'd see on Drudge. Goku's Nancy Grace.
Oh, man. Goku's Nancy Grace. Nice. Whoa, dear. Oh, Ike's saying, though, it's starting to sound like Ridley.
Well, that's kind of like every road goes to, you know.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All roads go to Ridley.
Indeed. Should we, what do you call it? Should we give away the key early, you think? And maybe, go on to Syder Arcade? Gentlemen?
Yes? Why are you asking me?
Oh, I mean, what do you think?
Do you have an idea of what you want to do for this last key?
Alright, first person.
I mean, just how far are you willing to go, Slowbeef?
Sounds like a trailer for a terrible movie. The Stream Key.
One key.
And
no ideas.
I don't know. I will sell this key for $500. It's the challenge. No,
And you know what? If you're willing to pay $500, you could go to humblebundle.com/flash and buy the whole set
wait,
for $7. What a deal!
Tell me that URL again.
It is humblebundle.com /flash HUMBLEBUNDLE.com/FLASH.
Now the backslash, is that the one that goes from the upper left to the lower right?
No, it's lower left to upper right, but I understand the confusion.
I remember that because front slash, yeah. Yeah. This level's really hard.
Chad is just spamming the URL right now.
humblebundle.com/flash.
And if you order now, you will get this bonus portfolio containing images of adorable kittens.
And soundtracks of 3 of the games you heard tonight. Really Big Skies, Syder Arcade. Oh god.
Really?
Alright, here's what you do.
Love our stuff.
Listen, you can remember it with the very easy to remember acronym CARDS for Crimzon Clover, a game, Aqua Kitty.
Look, here's what you do to win the final key. You make a YouTube video talking about humblebundle.com/flash in the style of a terrible local car dealership commercial.
No, we're trying to give it away in the next 5 minutes.
I could do that in 5 minutes.
You could not do that in 5 minutes.
And I say that because I don't have to do it.
If you tweet Beatus...
Animate it right now.
Whoa. If you tweet Beatus with a hashtag of Nancy Grace and her one true pairing, which is your decision, you too can win a copy of Aqua Kitty Milk Mine Defender. Starting right now. Tell me if you got any good ones.
No.
No. Oh. Damn Aqua Kitty. Alright.
We saved all the cats.
We saved all
Look,
the cats.
just send me a Photoshop of a split screen TV style interview, Nancy Grace on one side, Goku on the other side.
Oh, Value did not fall within the expected range. All right.
You're not the Goku.
No, of course not.
Goku.
Yeah, Goku. Did you get the key yet?
What am I looking for again?
Just someone tweeting at you, Nancy Grace, and her OTP, and it could either be just the words and her OTP or an actual, like, clever joke, but, I mean, well, you know your
the first person to send me the hashtag was Ike.
Do you want to give it to her?
Slowbeef, that's disgusting. God. There's a community manager with... God damn.
I like how that's the line. Like, not with the community manager of Crimzon Clover on
There's
the
a community manager in the call.
I like how it's only a problem now, even though there's been like profanity this entire stream so far.
You're like a video game priest or something, where it's like, don't curse in front of a community manager. That's ridiculous. We gotta have some standards here, people. It's up to you if you want to message her the key. If you deem her worthy, feel free.
You said what while the community manager was there? Fuck you! Okay.
Alright. Shall we
the stream long since stopped being family friendly.
All because of a fucking cat game.
Hey.
A freaking cat game that gives you pause.
Also, I unlocked my milk pump, brings all the kitties to the yard.
Hey, I do not want to hear about your slow beef.
Hey,
you know how parenthood works, right? You don't need the pump.
I will. I have.
No, you don't.
I have a couple more months, and then anyway. Oh shit. All right. I think that's a pretty good showing of Aqua Kitty, personally. Should we move on to the next game in the series?
Sure. Why not?
Howdy.
Yeah. Let's go to Syder Arcade. I'm gonna ask my good host. Oh wait, let me change the title over while I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna ask my good host friends. By the way, I have to do this one full screen. If you wouldn't mind just letting me know once the chat's, you know what I mean, the stream's okay. Just because I can't watch the chat or anything.
Stream hasn't been okay for a good while.
Oh, shoot.
Boom.
Boom. Alright, this one we are doing to 11 p.m.
Ugh. I mean, great.
No way. Syder Arcade's fun.
Yeah.
Let me know if you can... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Before I start it, let me, of course, share my screen with you all. Actually, I'm just going to share the whole thing this time because I have to do it full screen anyway.
Actually, it's you all, Sluggy.
What is it?
You all. Yeah. Proper grammar.
Alright, there we go. Syder Arcade, I'm just going to say now, too, is the one I've played the least of all of these. In fact, I've only played it once. Just to like make sure that my technical ducks were in a row, you know? So I don't know anything about this game, like what it does, you know, any of that stuff.
Yeah, I think we're going to be playing this one mostly blind. I haven't had a chance to look at it too much yet either.
I can fly the dart, the wasp. I'm a handsome pilot. The mule, the overseer, which looks like a wasp. I don't know why they call that one the wasp, but so
okay.
And you guys can see the thing okay in Twitch, by the way, the game.
I can see it in Twitch, but I can't see it in the shared. Maybe that's a problem specific to me.
It might.
I haven't been watching this whole time.
No, I see it now.
Oh, you do? Okay, we'll switch back then. Okay.
Oh, that is a dapper pilot.
Yeah. Alright, let's start with the dart. He's pretty average, it looks like. So
What does that pilot remind me of? I'm getting vibes, but I don't know what they are.
Okay. Whoops. I accidentally skipped the story. So we'll just have to make our own. Difficulty arcade, movement keys. Okay. So, oh, here we go. Pirate scum. Alright,
Warning. Incoming.
Okay, cool. So the first thing you gotta do in this game is blow shit up.
In a shmup? What?
Yeah, right? I'd never heard of that either.
Innovative gameplay.
And much like Aqua Kitty, this also has kind of Defender-like, you know, like there's like an auto map or whatever. You can like flip sides and stuff. There's combos apparently. Could you also just let me know, by the way, how the audio is working out in chat? Because I have a feeling this might be a little loud, but I can't tell right now.
Test.
Chat is saying this isn't a proper shmup because you don't need to censor anything with esports.
Oh, Galshell. I'll never live that down.
Chat is wondering where all the cats went.
Cool, but everybody can see the game and stuff. That's all. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hooray! What do you call it? Yeah, Syder Arcade is pretty intense actually for like a Defender kind of shoot 'em up. And what's interesting is like, whoa, okay. I see. It like reorients itself depending on which way you're facing, so you can like set it back away from everything, but then like you can't see what's behind you as well. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like a bullet hell Defender.
So what are you defending?
No.
Oh, did I commit a faux pas?
No. It's you know, there's no bounds. It's not like auto scrolling, you know, that kind of thing.
You just wander?
Yeah, more or less. But
So why is it not a bullet wanderer?
oh wait, now
Mr. Community Manager, care to comment?
Hold on, I'm fighting my my richly storied enemy Dit, Axon, and Heavian.
No, they're named Target and Hostile.
Oh, they will be. Alright.
Everyone's hostile towards slowbeef.
There's some rich backstory in my fanfiction I can tell you about between me and Axon, who are just dead now.
Well, way to spoil it.
And that takes care of Heavian. Now, only Dit, who was my rival in high school. Space High School.
I know if you go into Steam and you look at the trading cards for Crimzon Clover, you will find rich backstory about the different ship types. Seriously.
Wow. Got Tsubani, but
And what's your favorite?
I don't know. I'm fond of Type 1, the interceptor that's specialized for skirmishing.
I'm also fond of Type 1.
oh shit, pirate gunship. Should I take care of the other ships on the left first, or what?
This is the audience interactive portion.
Yeah, this is something.
The first person to say left gets a key.
Oh no. And then Retro Banner just said, send me the link to the new Yakoga, and I'll buy it for slowbeef. Yakoga is made by the people who did Galshell.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
And what's a Galshell do?
Oh, Galshell is a body horror shoot 'em up that I played.
A body horror. Yeah. Oh, is that the one with the sensors and stuff?
Yeah, it's like H.R. Geiger the Shmup.
Oh yeah.
And then I felt bad, you know, Axnolis,
I have wallpaper in my place with
Fragger, yeah.
Yeah, Fragger, he, like, censored it for me in After Effects, which, like, took him, like, 2 weeks. Because, you know, it's a bullet hellish kind of game.
There's a section he affectionately referred to as the boob maze.
Right.
Just to give you an idea.
Anyway, Syder Arcade.
Yeah, Syder Arcade!
Really intense. I actually like it a lot.
The boob maze, is that what you call it when you can't figure out how the bra unhooks?
Syder Arcade does
Trying
not
to get to
have a
second base.
No one's even listening to your birds. No, this is... It takes some getting used to, Syder Arcade. I'm liking it.
Is there a shmup you've played that you have not liked?
Yes.
Community Manager, cover yours.
Well, I did send him a really terrible shmup, so I hope he didn't like that one, because it was pretty darn bad.
Am I a dick when I just call you Community Manager, not your actual name?
It doesn't
Hey,
bother
Community Manager!
Guys, listen.
Like I'm being rude to a waiter?
I just want to point out, Lieutenant
Yes, we need some management over here.
Can I just point out this cutscene? Lieutenant Melville is saying good job, and he has his belt off for some reason. He really does, though. I hope you can see it with the delay.
I can't.
You do a better job, you get another notch off this sucker.
Yeah, it's an oddly erotic shmup where the reward is the character removes gradually more clothing the better you do at the game.
Alright, I gotta defend the carrier now. Oh, and Captain Rees is here. This is shaping up nicely. Yeah, Lieutenant Melville, put on your pants. I think it's going around his leg. But anyway, all right, we gotta follow them through the asteroid field. Oh, all right, this level's pretty cool actually. The graphics are really nice in this game. But there's like yellow things following me, and I'm not quite sure. I don't think they're good. Oh, okay. And then kind of like a Gradius 5 thing, you can like use, what?
Oh, someone just tweeted me a picture of Nancy Grace and Goku.
Oh, nice. Who tweeted that?
At Bunny Knot.
At Bunny Knot?
N-A-U-T Knot. Bunny Knot. So I heard these Super Saiyans were pretty strong. And Nancy Grace is charging up a fireball thing. An anime blade fire shot. Yeah.
Mission failed. This game is pretty cool, actually. I like this a lot, Syder Arcade.
Oh yeah, I should retweet that.
It's difficult, but I like it. Let's do that again.
Retweet it.
Alright. Connect to the online leaderboard already. I wanna play more Syder Arcade, damn it. You call it. Would you play this game? Beatus?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Fatashu just pointed out that there is an actual shmup where removing characters' clothing is one of the mechanics of the game, so no surprise there. It's Japan.
Right. There's always that one. Let me try
Shoot my dick up.
maybe in Gal Shell 3. But alright, let's try this one. Yeah, so this level is really hard. Yeah. So there's like these yellow mines that kind of just rush you. I think I see how this goes.
How's it go?
So, yeah, you just gotta blow everything up before it has a chance to shoot you. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much regular.
It's a consistent theme in these outer spacey games.
Right. These outer spacey games.
Outer spacey games.
These like Kevin Spacey, unlike those Kevin Spacey games.
Yeah.
See, I'm doing it. I can pun with the best of them.
That's not bad at all.
Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working my way up to it.
What the community manager doesn't know. Kevin Spacey's trying to oust you to become the community manager.
Right, that's in House of Shmups.
House of Shmups, yeah.
Right. You watched that yet, by the way?
The House of Shmups, I've not seen that one.
Oh, it's good. It's really good. I think you'd like it. This level is tough because I don't really know how you do warship kind of defense in a shmup, especially because my ship is in the background. Maybe I gotta just... Oh, I see. I just have to keep up with it, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like you just need to keep up.
S116 Wasp Dronokos. I have missiles. This game has more things on the screen than South Carolina has barbecue joints.
Does South Carolina have a lot of barbecue joints?
Yes,
It's a southern state, so I would imagine so. It just seems like a Kevin Spaceyism.
Did you know
Or
that
Frank Underwood
Carolina-style barbecue is different from barbecue in other places?
I do. I'm aware of that, yes. I hear North Carolina likes to brag on their barbecue, so does Texas, but Alabama, it's a hard one to beat.
Alabama's a hard one.
Oh yeah, Alabama has good barbecue, man.
Oh wow, I am doing really bad now. This level is pretty difficult because there's like a lot. It's kind of tough to like manage things in shoot 'em ups. Like usually it's just don't die is a pretty good objective, and that's, you know, that'll do it. This
Well, as a community manager, how would you manage this shmup?
I don't know, this is looking pretty tricky right now. There are lots of enemies that are appearing pretty much directly on top of slowbeef, which makes it very difficult to dodge the bullets because you don't see the enemies ahead of time.
Right. Now, you can see them on the map, it's just that's hard to kind of look at, you know.
Yeah, it seems like at this point, too, the map is... Maybe it's because it's a harder level, but the map kind of looks like... red.
Yeah, but this is level 2.
Is it?
Yes.
Level 2 of 2?
I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. This is a pretty blind run of Syder Arcade.
There are a lot of shmups out there. Are they somehow really accessible and easy to make compared to other games?
You mean are shmups easy to make in general?
Yeah, just shmups in general.
I don't know about easy to make, per se. They're technically...
Like, there's a certain formula that's at least easy to follow, and then you just gotta work towards getting those pieces.
Well, I think shmups look like they're easy to make because on one level you kind of need fewer assets than you would need for like an adventure game because like for the ships you only really need one ship as opposed to like an RPG where you might need a couple dozen characters. But it's kind of it would fool you because although there are fewer assets needed, balancing the gameplay properly is very difficult in a shmup. Unless you get it just right, it can be a very frustrating experience, as anyone who's played a bad shmup can tell you.
Well, it's like with Crimzon Clover in particular, is, you know, like I first saw it and I was like, no, I can't, no. And then I just immediately started playing it and was like, yes, I'm in. I'm absolute, holy shit. Because it's just like, over the top in your face. When you watch it, it's like, that is literally impossible. No human being could do it. But then you actually start playing it, and it's more accessible than it seems, but at the same time, yeah, it's just everything feels so tight, and there's never a time I felt like I died and it was not entirely on me for being a dum-dum or having bad reaction times or something. So, getting that kind of right, because yeah, there's some shmups I played, like some of the older Super Nintendo ones too, one in particular where the hitbox is like the size of the ship or a little bigger, and it, ooh, yeah, that, ooh.
Did you see Jamers post in my thread about Gradius 3 Arcade, and how it's like one of the hardest shmups for all the wrong reasons, basically?
Yeah. Gradius 3 is notoriously difficult. In the arcades, it was had a well-deserved reputation as being a quarter muncher.
Well, the best is too. There's like the reason it's so hard is because it wasn't play tested, so it's like really unfairly hard. So like the second level is the bubble level in it, and if you die in that, your run's over because the way Gradius gives you power ups, you actually have no way of really getting through it. You know. Oh, this is cool. I got a whole position. Anyway,
yeah. Chat confirms Gradius 3 is balls hard, and it was made to be too hard as an overreaction to people doing really well at Gradius 2 Arcade.
There's this like section called the Cube Rush where these cubes come at you.
Oh gosh, the Cube Rush.
The Cube Rush, it's like there's like it's completely random as to which ones are just gonna rush at you and which ones slowly come at you, and like it's just incredibly unfair. Like, there's just no way of knowing what's gonna happen.
The Cube Rush is infamous for how unfairly difficult it is.
Right.
I've even seen, like, really good professional level players struggle with that section. And kind of the best you can do is just sort of hang out in the bottom left corner and kind of hope you can get all of the cubes to stick together and form a shield in front of you.
That's the thing, yeah. Because, Jamers is like a really good STG player and stuff, and he was saying, yeah, like, it's just sort of like, that's the best strategy you can get, and even then it's not like a guaranteed win either, you know? Like, it's just kind of like, it's like the best you can really do.
And Gradius 3, that'd still be in the days too, where Gradius, another thing they were notorious for until, I thought it was 5, it might be earlier ones, was the whole problem of, oh, you died halfway through a level, if it's not level 1 or 2, you might as well just start the whole game over, because like as soon as you lose your power-ups, you are done.
That was the thing, yeah. The Gradius games, they like, you're reset back to like step 1, you know?
Mm-hmm. In some of the Gradius games you can recover, but in 3 it's very, very difficult because of how hard the game is.
Yeah, they say the trick is, because if you have any, like, unspent power-up, it becomes a speed-up on your next life, so if you're not playing Gradius 3, like, the trick is supposed to be use it on the speed-up your next life, so you can at least start to get, like, on the road back. But, Gradius 5 introduced the notion of, if you die, we'll let you at least pick up your options again. So, like, then you got, like, kind of a chance. And the cool thing about that, I like Gradius 5 a lot. It was made by Treasure, and they introduced, like, story elements, but not in an obnoxious way, which I think is always kind of, like, a neat sort of thing in a shmup when they do that, you know? Like, they do it in Ikaruga, kind of, like, it's not, like, cutscenes or anything, it's just sort of, like, a minimalist kind of thing, and they do it in, Gradius 5 as well, you know? That's my diatribe on Shmup.
Yeah, because Gradius 5 was the one where they, I think it was like when you went to fly into a ship the first time, somehow you met, like, yourself from the past at the same time as you met That's
exactly it, yeah. They have a cool thing where you meet yourself.
Split paths and, all that stuff.
Yeah, and then the game remembers what you did in the previous stage, so when you meet your past self, it'll actually do the things that you did when you played it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like, it was kind of neat like that. I appreciate little fun touches like that. Unfortunately, it keeps the Gradius tradition of having really, really easy last bosses, which I don't quite understand, but, you know, I guess tradition. Well, anyway.
Yeah, chat's actually pointing out that it is possible to beat Gradius 3, and there are videos on YouTube of people doing it. And those players are very impressive, the people that can beat that game. But it is something that you have to practice for a long time, because it's very difficult.
I actually have Gradius 3 and 4 for PlayStation 2, which I think is fairly true to the arcade, if I remember. But, because it's certainly very hard, but I haven't played it in, like, years. Alright, I died again. Let's try, whoops. Let's try this, let's try this next ship, the mule. See how this goes. Syder Arcade is fun. It's a little, it's difficult, I will say that. But, I like it a lot. So far,
I think the presentation of the game is really nice.
Yeah.
I like how detailed the 3D backgrounds are.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Yeah, it's all 3D, and it's really quite astounding, I find. No, what do you call it? Technically, though, to get back to your point, Diabetus, about shmups being hard to make and stuff, they're technically, like, the first kinds of video game you know what I mean? Like, the first real genre, I guess you could say.
Oh, so it wasn't Dark Souls?
It was not Dark Souls, no.
Oh, okay.
Despite the fact that every game is like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Right?
The first game was not Dark Souls.
Remember how before Fire, Cavemen invented Dark Souls?
Mm-hmm.
I like how Dark Souls has become its own genre.
Yeah.
It's specifically the Dark Souls genre, and not just an action-adventure game.
No, it's the Dark Souls genre. When's Bloodborne coming out, by the way?
I don't know. I don't have a PS4, I don't care.
You know how I've kind of made repurposed my stream to be about shoot-em-ups? Maybe you could do that for Dark Souls games.
I think there's a bit more of a limited palette at my disposal with that.
No, you think? Oh.
I think that's a small issue.
You got Demon Souls.
I haven't streamed Crown of the Irony King yet. Could do that.
Crown of the Irony King?
That's what I call it, yeah, Crown of the Irony King.
Why is it?
It's just about this big hipster guy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So not according to the Twitter I just posted in the chat, which is literally just they find people who tweet that something is like Dark Souls.
Of course, there's a Twitter about that.
Oh, nice.
People are saying February 5th for Bloodborne.
February 5th?
February 5th.
Wow, actually, yeah, the 3D backgrounds are great in this game.
So, for all you lovers out there who want to give your special someone a Valentine's Day gift, there's no better way to say I care than with Bloodborne.
No better way to say I'm in love with you than here, have a game means I won't see you for another month or so. I heard there's a rumor it might actually be a little easier than the other games, too.
Were you hearing that hot rumor? How many community managers do you know?
No, I do think that was something the devs had said, is they mentioned they were trying to make it a little more accessible, which of course made everybody flip the fuck out. But I mean, that was the same thing they said about Dark Souls 2, and it was like, no, I mean, of course, people who were like, "Oh, I memorized all the Dark Souls and got all the points. I know number one exams." It's like
they got all the points.
Yeah, like of course you think it's easier than the first one.
I remember Dark Souls having a point system.
Yeah, you were that bad at it, but like you were playing wrong. Come on, but
never noticed all those points I was getting.
So of course they're like, "Oh, well, it's easy," but. No, like it was still a tough game. A lot of people I knew who played it for the first time were like, "Oh, this game's too hard." I'm like, "Yeah, see."
Then you sit back in your chair, fold your arms, tip your fedora down, and make a harumph sound.
Yeah, they didn't even get all the points.
Die already, jeez.
You not only lost all the points, you missed the point of being a true gamer.
Yikes. Yeah, alright, this Syder Arcade's pretty difficult. This is only stage 3, but I don't think I'm gonna actually beat it.
Chad was saying earlier that there was some kind of patch that made this game easier, or that made the game better, so...
Wow, there's a patch to make it easier, like a mod, or like
I think there was a patch.
Sounds more like a Band-Aid.
So I'm guessing this is the easy version. I'd hate to see what the hard version is like.
Jesus, this is ridiculous. Well, everything takes a lot of hits, and then
you also keep shooting at the things you're supposed to defend.
It all looks pretty manageable to me, but it definitely seems like it's your classic type of shmup where you do need to do some memorization and learn how to herd the bullets in order to survive.
God.
So on this ship, where is your hitbox? .tv?
Oh, no, they're the whole ship's the hitbox, I'm pretty sure.
.tv.
I'm fighting the boss, but there's like nowhere to be safe. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, okay. He's got homing shots instead. Don't shoot little enemies at me while I'm shooting him!
The bullets are shooting bullets!
They are! This is ridiculous. I don't know.
Did you like touch a beehive?
I don't know. I don't know how to handle that. Okay. No, wait, I don't want to...
Oh, and they're not even shooting just little dudes. They're shooting little dudes that shoot a lot of shit. Wow.
Yeah, it's like total...
You said it.
They're going whole hog.
They're not fucking around. I'm just gonna go right to stage 4. We'll see what stage 4 is like. Whoops. Oh, you know what? I accidentally hit the quit button. Sorry, let me relaunch that. Alright. Studio Evil. Jeez. Okay, try that again. New game, campaign. Let's try unfinished business, see how that goes.
Okay.
Oh, it's locked. What's this? Yep. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway, so okay, if I can't, alright then let's try this again with the Overseer, the giant wasp ship. Maybe that'll do it. So now, alright, maybe if I could play this as a giant flaming wasp, then I could pass this level. And I bet you anything, even though I am now a giant flaming wasp, the characters in the cutscenes are going to talk to me like there's nothing wrong with that or anything. It's like, yeah, whatever. Wraiths. Also, I have wraiths. Yep. What do you know? What rotten luck to have a giant... Whoa. Okay, I think the giant wasp is easy mode. Because it's got a pretty awesome weapon that, like, blows everything up instantly. Yeah, okay. Giant flaming wasp is the way to go in Syder Arcade. Until you get better at it. Apparently.
Okay, so is this the newbie ship?
The what ship?
The newbie ship?
I think so, yeah. I kind of like it, though. To be fair, I think the other ships were a little underpowered, so this This is sitting okay with me, to be honest. Yeah. Cool. Alright. I like the Overseer. This is the way to go. I don't always kill everything in Syder Arcade, but when I do... I haven't even used the power-up version of this yet. Oh, what will it be like?
How do those lasers work?
Giant flaming wasps are overpowered. Yeah, it's like we're really playing Dodonpachi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did the engineers really like double helixes?
You mean the engineers, as in the creator of the giant flaming wasps?
Of the giant flaming wasp laser cannons.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you know much about Dodonpachi, Diabetus, but
slowbeef, that's why I'm here. Okay.
For your Dodonpachi.
I mean, yes, duh.
Well, surely you know that
everyone in the chat knows this.
All about Hibachi, aka the awesome. I wonder if actually this is this supposed to be a Dodonpachi reference, you think?
It might be.
I think so. Community manager agrees with me.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry, please say again.
I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if it was a reference.
I would.
Me too.
Alright, so the downside to the giant wasp is that the secondary weapon's not like a wonderful thing. Alright, I'm probably about to lose a ship. I don't care because I really want this stage is really hard and I will take anything close to a victory that I can get, frankly.
Slowbeef, I'd say this stream already qualifies.
You're the nicest person sometimes.
Yeah, humblebundle.com/flash.
And then a tasteful fade to black with inspirational piano music.
Oh my god. Nice.
I mean,
it's more like a humble fundle. Because the fun factor is off the charts.
It's...
in space.
Well, in space, right. This is a beautiful game.
Off the space charts.
Off office space charts?
Office space charts. You know, you have to have your organizational charts.
Right.
For all these ships.
Alright.
Those jokes were a
Damn,
bit
it feels
of a humble
good to be a
bungle.
space gangster.
Did you say humblebundle.com/flash?
No, I said these jokes were a humble bungle, but I would understand how you can confuse it with the great website humblebundle.com/flash, where you can pick up these games.
I can pick up Syder Arcade and Crimzon Clover World Ignition and Aqua Milk Mine Defender.
Yeah, buddy.
Based on what I've seen from these games, you have to pay like $70,000 for all these, right? Because they're so good.
Usually. You got one digit right, Bubsy, but no zeros, just a 7.
What?
$7?
$7, all of it.
For all these games?
All of them, no fooling, and you get 3 of the soundtracks too. What a deal!
Oh my god, it's like you're making money.
You basically are.
More like /hot flash, because that's what I just went through.
Damn it! Fucking Syder Arcade! It's so good! I get frustrated. Alright, this is
so good that you get frustrated. Yes. That should be the advertisement for the next Shmup.
So good you get frustrated.
Never seen a bundle so humble.
Survival. Whoa, Ice Canyon. You got it. Let's go back to Flaming Wasp. I like Flaming Wasp. Flaming Wasp in the Ice Canyon sounds.
The big joke is that humblebundle.com/flash redirects you to Newgrounds.
I thought you were going to say hardcore pornography.
Well, that's a subdivision of Newgrounds.
Oh, right. Alright, anyway, so... Whoa, what the... Reach the other side of the glacier. Wow.
Chad is saying maybe we should turn down the difficulty.
Well, I'm trying survival mode now, so... Wow.
We've tried turning down the difficulty, but you can't get a better deal on humblebundle.com/flash.
This is actually... I like the graphics here. In Ice Canyon.
They're very good graphics, yeah.
And you don't have to shoot anything, actually, so what the hell? I'll just run through and collect stuff. It's like, I was about to say it's almost like,
Dark Souls. You're right.
Yes, Turbo Tunnel. Except you can stop, though it's not at all like Turbo Tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear the music because I'm in chat, but does this have awesome ice level music?
It does. It's very chill ice level music.
Hmm.
Let's try that again. Survival. Let's go with the lighthouse. We'll stay with the dark this time. Get my mouse out of there. Okay. Yeah, Ice Canyon was pretty cool. So let's try the lighthouse and see how long I survive on that one.
So you can, okay, you can slow down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, survival mode, I see. They have all different kind of things.
Excuse me while I yawn.
Lighthouse is pretty cool looking too, actually. Graphics are pretty sick, honestly.
Chat's asking if Crimzon Clover has hats yet.
Does it have hats yet? You know. Oh, no comment. Well.
Regrettably, there are no hats.
Well, we're only on version 3. It did update recently, right?
It's on 1.3.
Yeah.
Humblebundle.com/hats.
No.
/flash hats.
/flash hats.
Flash, it's hard to say.
Do you want to give away, what do you call it, the last key at 10:55? Mr. Diabetus?
I would be honored.
Nice.
I think we have one more key. It's for a whole bundle, I think. Is that right?
Let's see, let me just look at the chat here and give it away to myself.
Oh, hey now.
Hey.
Alright, I'm liking the Wasp ship, actually. Not the Wasp ship, the first ship, the initial ship you get with the hyper.
Slowbeef, can you give me a monologue about the hyper beam power?
Why am I still alive?
Hmm.
Wow. I'm digging Syder Arcade. It takes getting used to, and I am gonna have to revisit Stage 3 at some point now, because that's one of those, alright, I have to beat this kind of things. You know how that goes?
Yep.
Once you feel like you've been sufficiently challenged by a game.
By the way, was I supposed to give the last key to the last person?
No, just whoever you want.
No, I mean, when I chose the last, like Ike said, did a hashtag.
Oh.
Am I supposed to do the delivery?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I mean, if you haven't given it to her, I can deliver it. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't like talking to people.
I got it.
Thanks.
No problem.
At least someone's playing along. I know.
Someone has to be an adult.
Thank you. So far, I've survived 2 minutes, 20 seconds. This is alright. Yeah, this is definitely... Oh shit, incoming strike fleet. Well, I'm fucked now. They even paused time to let me know Wave 2 is coming.
What criteria should we use to give away this final key? 8 minutes from now. We're in space.
We're in space. Syder Arcade is very difficult. Crimzon Clover is our last game of the session.
Oh yeah!
Oh, too bad I gotta go before that one.
I know you do. Thanks for joining us, though.
Sure.
I don't know. Perhaps some other level of hashtag could do it. Like the first person to tweet you with a great shmup pun.
Alright, give me a space pun in hashtag form. First one I see that I like gets the key.
You are, of course, at Diabetus, D-I-A-B-E.
At the Beatus.
Oh, excuse me, at the _Beatus.
At
right.
the _Beatus. If you type in Diabetus in the search bar, I should be the first name that comes up.
If you want to type that in the chat, too, that could work.
Sure.
Thanks, friend. I'm dealing with this incoming strike fleet, so...
I'm not signed into Twitch.
I got it.
Tell them my Twitch name, secretary.
He's placing you, don't worry about it.
I know, this is why.
Whoa. Ah!
Wait. There we go.
There we go.
I was gonna misspell it, but I decided to not do that.
It's 1E, people. Guard.
Still got 11 minutes, so let's go with, let's see what else we got. Survival. Last line of defense. Sure, we'll go with the Wasp. Alright, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the year is 2188. I know you were curious about that. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, they're just like Shield Nebula survive. That's it. Not even. Let's see here.
Not getting a lot of hashtags. I don't think anyone's watching anymore.
Oh.
Ooh. That's proof.
That's proof.
I don't
think anybody can figure out your stupid Twitter handle.
I think people are wondering, like, hashtags?
Damn it, just tweet at the guy.
At?
Hat tags?
Diabetus?
Hat bags.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. So, favorite shmup up to this point, is it Crimzon Clover?
What do you call it? Well, Crimzon Clover is my personal favorite.
I call it Crimzon Clover, yes.
But I think Really Big Sky was one of my was probably my like favorite of the new ones I've seen. You know. Syder Arcade is actually a lot of fun. It's just very hard. And what's the other one?
I would recommend all of these shmups that I've seen so far tonight. I don't think there's been a bad one among them.
No. Yeah, Crimzon Clover is good. Aqua Kitty's fun.
That is such a community manager thing to say.
Really?
No, I'm serious. I was actually playing these games earlier to
really? No, they all do look
learn
really
a bit
fun.
about them, and I like them all. I think they all have their own interesting points about them.
Yeah, Really Big Sky was my personal like, hey, this is like blowing me away kind of thing.
Yeah, it has that kind of over-the-top visual presentation. You know, sensory overload effect, which is really cool.
Yeah, totally. Danmaku Unlimited 2 is a lot of fun.
I'll stream all these sometime.
What'd you say?
I'll stream all these sometime, because they do look fun.
Oh, they are fun.
Boom.
Do you talk to the developer of Syder Arcade, by the way, Blackbird?
I didn't get a chance to because the inclusion of Syder Arcade was decided very late in the bundle, like kind of last minute. So I didn't really have a chance to get in touch with them before the stream went ahead.
I was gonna say, because if you did a quick restart would be a nice feature to have, because these levels are a lot of fun to play, but like once you game over, you kind of want to jump right back into it. But maybe in version 1.02 or whatever.
Have you heard of save stating?
I've heard of save stating, yeah. It's a little tough to do on Steam games, but...
No! Do it.
I can't do it. I can try, but can't do it. Alright. So did we give away the last key?
I would like to give it to at Renison Tisdale, who said, hashtag Nancy Face, welcome back to Mario Galaxy 2.
That's an in-joke for anybody new to the stream or whatever. But,
yeah.
Yeah, alright, that works. So just...
At RENISONTISDALE.
Do you want to give it to them, or...?
Do I have to talk to people? Where's the key?
Oh, it should be earlier in the chat.
Which one?
Blackbird, do you have the third Humble Bundle key? My friend?
Yeah, I think it's in the email here.
Okay, yeah,
I'll post it in Discord chat.
Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Yeah, Ice Canyon's a lot of fun. It looks really nice, beautiful. You can be a wasp while you fly through it. It's great. Oh, as you go faster, it does that. Okay, cool.
Let's see.
I can remember where it was.
I think I got it. If it was the 2 full packages, there were 2.
That's just a link, not a key sequence?
Yeah, because the keys were for individual games. The link is for the
whole bundle.
Full shebang.
What was that person's Twitter handle again?
Renison Tisdale.
How do you spell that? Everybody follows.
It's a Downton Abbey character, I believe. RENISONTISDALE.
Can also retweet.
Oh wait, what's this? Oh, look at that! Pure Tourist Young Gun Arcade. Pure? What is? Wait. So all right, Tourist I would think is easiest. Young Gun is probably a little easier. Arcade. Pure I guess is the hardest, right? If I had to guess. Oh, and I have godlike quality, of course. Good. Awesome. That's Syder Arcade. Should we move on to the last game in this shmup world?
Sure.
Cool.
What's the last game?
What is the last game?
What could it be?
What is the last game?
It has to be Crimzon Clover.
That is Crimzon Clover World Ignition.
Never heard of it.
The game that actually got me into shmups. What's up?
No, I said never heard of it.
No,
never played it extensively and had trouble with it.
We will ignite the world with shmup-loving glee.
Whew.
So did you give the code to that guy? Do I need to do it? What's going on here?
Did you give it to him? Or did he give it to him?
I don't know the instructions. Is that the correct link?
Yeah.
Alright, I'd... Check your thing, Mr. Tisdale.
Alright, so let's go with novice so we can hopefully have a chance to 1cc this. I'd say. Any particular ship anybody wants? Let's roll out the Type Z.
Rolling out the Z?
Rolling out the Z.
Going right for the Z?
Yeah. I mean, if you look to the lower left, I already have all the oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me, sorry, I forgot. I have to share my screen again. Oh, no.
And I must take my leave now.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming on, Mr. Diabetus.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime. Alright, later.
Damn right, anytime. You wouldn't
See you
be
later,
here without me.
Beatus. Nice having you.
I mean, see you later. It was great to be here.
Have a good one.
Take it easy.
Easy. God,
It looks like Cardinal Direction also has a code for Crimzon Clover, so we have one more giveaway after all.
Oh, cool. Alright. Well, awesome. How are we going to do that? Yeah, Ike says now the stream will improve. Yep. Thank. Now that the dead weight is gone officially. I think this is actually the longest I've ever consecutively streamed before. I don't know how these people do these marathons, these like 24-hour type of deals. You must go crazy. When do you even go to the bathroom? Who cares?
Well, there is an extra 15 minutes of time free where you could totally just like pause the game right now and go to the bathroom if you needed to do that.
Right.
Just saying.
We're technically 3 minutes ahead of schedule, actually. So this
Yeah,
is.
I mean,
I run a tight ship, apparently. But yeah, totally. What do you call it? World Ignition. Oh yeah, so this is version 1.0.3, right? And what new features were added in this?
The new version mostly fixed bugs. It fixed the compatibility of replays. There were some that were getting desynced, and so your replay would show you incorrect gameplay footage.
Yeah.
And what they ended up doing was splitting up the replays into the new replays, which work in this version. And then they also added a custom, what they call an old replay viewer to the game's files. So you can also check out your legacy replays, too.
Oh, that's good. Cool.
Yeah. And the game also is supposed to have better keyboard customization now. That was one of the new options they added.
I did notice that because, like, right now I'm playing with the controller, but if I play on the bus, I play with the keyboard because I don't want to look, you know, that would be a little weird if I had a PlayStation controller on my laptop on the bus. But, what was I going to say?
Just go all in.
Screw
Might
it.
as well
If you're gonna
go
play
all
video
in.
games on a bus, you might as well.
You go full shmup.
Right. Full shmup. Nice. Oops, I did break early, but I've been playing on arcade mode more and more, but I'm still not good enough to 1cc it, unfortunately.
Chad is saying that this weapon seems a bit overpowered. This is probably the overpowered ship type of this game.
Yeah, Z, because there's what, 2 ways to unlock the Z. One is just by just playing a whole bunch.
Yeah, you get all those stars you get if you accumulate, I think, a certain number. Is that it? And then you can unlock the Z. Blackbird, you're our resident Crimzon Clover expert, so I'm asking you.
Oh, I was just reading chat, actually.
Oh, sorry.
Cardinal saying he has one more bundle to give away, actually.
Oh, wow.
So we're trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Cardinal Direction, do you want to message me on Skype? And, maybe we'll bring you in and we can all figure it out together. I'm, F and slowbeef, EFFIN, SLOWBEEF. AKA your BFF. Hopefully your name is actually Cardinal Direction and I can recognize it on Skype. Oh, and it looks like he gave it away. Or did he? You think he gave it to Anatron, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Look.
Doesn't matter, he gave away like 3 things. I'll bring him on.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Why not? He seems like a nice dude. Plus, I'm at stage 2. I haven't died yet, you know? I mean, it's novice, but whatever, hey. It's not too bad. Maybe we'll get that message, that mysterious message nobody can figure out quite how to get.
How? Has no one figured that out yet?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm bad at this game, and I got it, so I'm wondering how, because, like, you know, it's like, oh, well, if you do really good, you get secrets. But no, I got it. I'm garbage. So I was like, oh, what is this even? Because, yeah, and, like, no one believed you for a while, it seemed like.
I'm pretty sure you just have to get to stage 5 without continuing in order to see the secret message.
Alright. Well,
and it's random too. You don't see it every time either, even if you do get there without continuing.
Okay, that would explain it.
Not only that, yeah, not only that, but the message you get is random each time, right? Or no?
I think it is slightly random, yeah. People are asking how many Gokus you have already. Let's see how many Gokus we have. I think we have 163 Gokus right now.
Oh my god, that's a lot of Goku. Damn. Whew. That's a lot of Goku. Alright, let me see if Cardinal Direction messaged me on the Skype. Low Tax is mad, by the way. I didn't add him in, but... Sorry, pal.
What, do you want to invite Low Tax in now?
No.
It's not too late?
No. No, I do. He's a nice guy. But, Cardinal, just let me know, by the way, in your Skype message if you are messaging me or not. Oh, I think he's still setting up. So, all right. Let's see here. Cool. So yeah, once again, folks, this is Crimzon Clover World Ignition, the 5th game in our Shmup Humble Bundle, as it were.
Humblebundle.com/flash, where you can get the entire collection of games we've seen tonight for $7, and there are also multiple tiers if for some reason you decide you don't want Crimzon Clover. And
why would you do that?
Let's be real talk. I mean, you want Crimzon Clover,
Look
but saying you didn't.
I have been certified terrible at video games, and I'm up to the 2nd boss without dying. You can do all this intense stuff and learn. And look how awesome this boss is.
This boss is extremely awesome.
I do like Hecaton Cheer. Hecaton Kyre? I don't know.
We never figured out how to pronounce it.
One day. One day when I'm doing my fan dub, I'll...
But this guy is going to try to crush you with his laser fist, so...
Yeah. He's fairly awesome that way. Yeah, I like to blow up his legs now for reasons I'm not quite sure of. Oh, for the achievement, really.
I was gonna say there's an achievement, yeah, because that's why I was trying to do it for a really long time.
Yeah.
If you blow up all the arm segments, you get an achievement, and destroying the arm segments also reduces the number of bullets that the boss shoots in its 3rd phase, I think.
I did break a little early there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, just kill him now. Whoa. Yikes. Okay, and we're still in it. Good. Hooray!
And the nice thing too is this game has a bunch of different modes, so you know you don't have to go all in and try one of the crazy like arcade, original or arcade. The really ridiculous unlimited, unlimited. Yeah, you don't.
Nuts.
Yeah, you don't have to go right in there. There's novice, boost, novice, original. There's a lot of different ways to start up, and it's just a lot of fun. It looks really, really difficult. Like, I'm not going to deny that to anyone with eyes, but
with eyes, right? Yeah.
When you actually play it, it feels a lot more. I don't know. It feels so. It feels more manageable and really tight. And even when you do like die, it's like, well, I was having a blast, and then you end up playing through the whole game, continuing a bunch, and then you're just like, okay, I wonder if I can do that with less of continue, and then it loops, and then you end up playing Crimzon Clover for like 12 hours straight, being like, what has happened? Why my eyes are filled with color? I don't know what.
My God, it's full of stars.
Yeah, it's nuts then. But and then you get like you find out about the true last boss if you finish the game without continuing. And then it's nuts. I died, unfortunately.
Yeah, you just got clipped a little bit there.
What a bunch of nonsense. I was kind of hoping for a no miss clear on that, but you know, hey, it happens. Stage 3 is a bother that way.
Yes, Stage 3 is, in my opinion, definitely the first really big ramp of difficulty.
Yeah, it's the first difficulty spike in the game.
Totally.
I remember when the Dojin version came out, and it was only just the first 3 stages. And at that time, when we were still learning the game, the Stage 3 boss felt to us like a final boss, because it's that hard.
And I even like the mini boss, how he does that kind of sweep across move, where it just feels like you're not going to have enough room to actually make it until the last second there. Yeah, just really well done. Stage 4 is a lot of fun too. Honestly, yeah, like it keeps ramping up in like both like how awesome the actual stages are, and then how difficult they actually are.
Oh, chat's saying you need to show off the true last boss, so you gotta beat this novice run on 1 credit so we can see that.
We'll do that. I got 4 in reserve on stage 3. I think okay. So
I noticed you've been picking up the points power-ups like a pro. You don't need the extra lives.
I unfortunately picked up the extra life on stage 1 because I wasn't paying too close attention.
Oh, I accidentally got a 1-up.
All right, fine. I did it on purpose. You caught me. No, now I have to grab the points power-ups, of course, but
Well, and it's probably habit too, because when you play on arcade, or is it arcade or whatever?
Yeah, in arcade you can't pick up lives unless
so stars
have
are
no
the
lives left. So
and stars are the way to push towards extra lives. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and give you the benefit of the doubt on this one.
We'll see. We'll see. We just gotta cut across again. Yeah, stage 3 it gets pretty difficult to cut across when you're doing the incremental dodges. Like back across, I should say. Especially because there's lots of... This part always gives me trouble when the centipede kind of things come across.
I usually use break mode here because the centipedes are worth a ton of points anyway.
Alright then, you got it. There we go. Fortunately, I did it like toward the end of it, I think. Oh, there's still stuff to shoot. Yeah, 12 point, yeah. It's okay. I haven't posted it yet, but like when we did the triple Crimzon Clover thing. Smash Daisaku is this awesome Crimzon Clover player. He's on the novice leaderboard. I think he was like number 5 last I saw. He knows like all like the scoring tactics and stuff, like stay toward the top and kill it. I'm still mostly playing about survival, more or less. He also uses the Type 2 ship, which I'm totally I like it, but I'm still liking Type 1 and 3. Well, I mean, obviously Type C is like the best ship, but
Type 2 is really good. I know a lot of the Japanese super players like to use it.
It's kind of sorry.
I want to say the best time attack score is actually with Type 2, or maybe it's unlimited.
It's
one of the harder modes. The best score is with Type 2.
Well, Type 2 lets you, like, reset the options, you know, which, like, it adds, like, a lot of strategy to it, which for a game this intense is a little tough to do on demand, I find, but, yeah, ooh, Type 2, yeah, Type 2 is a really good, ship type. It's just, I personally find it's a little tough to deal with, like, when you're locking things in place and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This boss, I like a lot, because I really like when bullet hells like this force you out of focus mode, you know? But, that said, I also like to save my break for it, just to use as sort of a bomb kind of option.
Yeah, this guy's patterns are really awesome. I like how those lasers kind of force you to circuit the screen there.
Exactly, yeah. And you can, like, stay in focus mode for the beginning of it. I have to. Stay in focus mode for the beginning of it, but then you do have to get faster, so you have to unfocus and, like, manage the speed change and stuff. It's really a really well done boss. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And I didn't like it at first, but I do now like when he comes back in the final stage. And
it used to be in the Dojin version, when the boss descended to the bottom of the screen there, it had a hitbox. So if you were sitting in the middle of the screen, you would just blow up. That always got me every time. Fortunately, they changed it in this version.
Yes. Alright, so still got one life lost, which I'm not happy about, but whatever. We're on to stage 4 at least, which is...
That's not too bad for the first 3 stages.
You know.
We're still in this.
Yeah. Yeah, stage 4 is pretty awesome, though. Like, I really like the aesthetic of it, where it's, like, kind of like... I guess it's sort of like a high up in the air type of stage, you know? Mostly, like, you're over the cityscape, but then it does cool stuff with, like, the cloud cover and everything, and at one point you're, like, sideways. It's just a really, really fun, intense stage. And, yeah. Kind of like you were saying, Ty, too. It's, like, one of those games where it's, like, intense enough, and it's just, like, a lot of fun and all that. I'm down with Crimzon Clover World Edition. I think...
It looks like Cardinal messaged you, so...
Oh.
I don't know if you get a break in the action, you could check that.
We can always make a break. We can always make a break and then... Oh, there
We
it
can
is.
make a break.
Add to group call. I like it gives me the option, too. Like, do you want to add the group call with his Skype or his mobile number? Like, no, I don't... It's ridiculous.
You're gonna Skype on the phone!
We're not gonna
deal with it!
We're not gonna use up minutes for this.
Oh, you wanted to use that nice microphone you have?
Yeah.
How about a phone?
Whatever. Cardinal, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. You're coming through quite well, actually.
Welcome to the chat.
Welcome to the chat.
Thank you.
Thanks for giving stuff away.
Oh gosh, no problem. I figure why not? Good cause, all that.
Yeah, exactly. This stream's popularity. It is a good no. What do you call it? No, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you know I know nothing about shmups. I've played one, so
well,
just FYI.
Hopefully you kept a key for yourself, and now you have 5 good ones to start off on.
No, I only have a Mac, so I can't even play them.
Oh no.
Oh wow. So what's the one shmup you have played then?
Toho 6.
Oh,
that's a good one. You could do a lot worse than that to start.
You know, Frank,
that's
to be totally frank with you, I think those are like good games to like start like getting into bullet hells on, because they're not terribly difficult, or you know.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend them for new players, because the shot patterns are a lot slower than a lot of shooting games, so you get a bit more time to kind of not only appreciate them visually, but also figure out how the heck you're going to dodge them.
Yeah. Here we go. There's another little battleship mini boss here. No, definitely. Just don't make fun of them or anything. But,
I don't know if I have a strong enough internet presence to be attacked for not caring about Toho.
Oh dear. Close. That's life number 2, but we still have 3 in reserve, so we're gonna get through it. I'm gonna try.
Gotta make them count.
I'll make it count. Gotta get rid of this stupid battleship. And that did it. Cool. So this should be Diabetus coming up next, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know what I think I got stars there. Oh no, I forgot about this section, that's right. This part's really good for the Type 2 ship, because you can lock the options, like, behind you. For the little, like, cupcake circling things. I don't know what else to call them.
Those things kill me a lot. I have a pretty difficult time with this section.
Yeah, especially on, like, this is novice difficulty, but on arcade mode it gets...
Is there a good way to handle those discs?
I like to shoot forward, rush forward, and loop around in the, like, minimal amount of time you have, you know?
I mean, I know for me, it's just I try and get the rhythm down to the homing button and release, and I seem to get through it most of the time, but it's...
Oh, that's like expert mode, dude. I don't know. I'm not even going to try and pretend I'm good enough for
Timing is like the only thing I'm good at. I'm not that great at, at the dodgy bits.
I try. That's all I try to do is the dodgy bits. So let me bring chat back up so I can see it. Whoops.
I don't think there's like a clean-cut way you can get through those enemies. I usually just kind of shoot the ones that are above me and then try to loop up over and behind the remaining ones so that they don't ram into me.
Diabetus is a pretty awesome boss, by the way, I just want to say. He's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, all of the bosses in this game are awesome. I think it's one of the highlights of the game, Absolutely. Is how interesting all of the boss designs are.
I can never remember the name of the Stage 3 boss, but I like the Stage 3 boss a lot, the big flower.
I think it's Maelstrom.
That's it, Maelstrom, yeah. Well, I have double break mode queued up. I might as well wait for a lot of bullets, but...
This boss is really fun to farm. You can just keep shooting the turrets off of him over and over and get a lot of points that way.
There's an achievement for that too, which I think is the Infinity Loader achievement. Break for that. Let me fill up the screen again. Break again.
You can get a ton of points by ending a phase and canceling all of those bullets.
That's another death. That was a stupid, stupid death. I forgot all about the damn lasers. Alright, well that's okay. We have 2 lives in reserve, and it doesn't matter. I'm not going to grab the 1-up, because I'll get an extra life from the stars anyway. I guess technically I could have held on, gotten the 1-up, and gotten the stars later, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We got 3 in reserve, that should be more than enough. Can you continue once you're at Crimson Heart? I forget.
I think you can continue after you're at the true last boss, but not before.
Gotcha, yeah. So I know some of them don't let you do that, but...
You do have to get through the whole stage without continuing.
Right. So let's attempt that. And I'm blanking on the name of the stage 5 boss.
Gorgonion?
Yeah, Gorgonion. That's right. But he's pretty tricky because the bounce like changes speeds and everything, and it's really tough to deal with.
That's one of the most infamous attacks in the game, I think, the bouncing ball.
Yeah.
I've lost so many lives there.
I know, it's so frustrating, because you think you're ready for it, too. But it's tricky. What I really like about this final stage, too, is that they really, kind of, there's a lot of callbacks, they just sort of throw everything at you, you know? It's just really, really well done. I'm a fan.
You get to see elite Mook versions of all of the bosses you've defeated already.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome.
Like, coming up here, we have large tanks, which are kind of a callback to the Stage 1 boss, and then we're going to see these big missile planes, which are kind of a callback to the Stage 4 boss that we just beat.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. And you can farm those missiles for, like, a lot of points.
Yeah, if you're in break mode, you can just sit there and destroy the missiles, and you can get your break rate ridiculously high.
Yeah. Okay,
it's a tricky scoring technique. It's kind of hard to do. You have to practice it.
Aw, no message?
Let's see. Doesn't look like we got it this time.
Ooh. Captain Ahab 37 saying Sonic 06 is the best shmup of all time.
Oh, no!
I have that game. I still have yet to play it, but one day.
It's probably
it's worth it.
Every time I hear someone say play, so everyone talks about it. I'm like, it can't be that bad. But at first, honestly, some of Some of the earlier levels aren't the worst. Some of them are okay, but then you just hit 1 or 2 sections in the first of the, like, 3 stories, and it's real bad, and you're like, oh, okay, we're pushing it. And then you hit through the shadow sections, and some of them you're like, whoa, whoa, and then you hit silver, and you're like, this just doesn't work. That's where, like, there's just parts of silver where just shit falls through the earth, and you just can't do anything about it. Like, let me just psychic this box over, oh, and it's gone.
Wow. Maybe I should. I do have to try that some of the days.
It's an experience, for sure.
Are you a console gamer, Cardinal?
Yeah, for the most part.
I'm trying to think what good console shmups can. Get
the Xbox 360 has a lot of very good shmups on it. One that I would recommend, there's a compilation pack called Riding Fighters Aces. Usually you can find it for like $15. It's really cheap. But it has several good shmups on it, actually. So if that's a console you have, that might be something to look at.
It's not, I'm sorry.
PS4 has a really cool voxel shmup, actually. I streamed with Fragger. Yeah, which was like, what was it? They had Resogun.
There was Resogun,
yeah.
and then Velocity.
Yeah, Velocity 2X, yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
I have Resogun. It's pretty fun. We got into it for a little while.
Who's the Western record holder of Sonic 06? Oh my gosh.
If someone is, though, wondering for a good bullet helly type shmup for the 360, and you know, of course, when you post this to YouTube, they're gonna be like, I thought you said you hated animes, but Akai Katana is pretty fun. It's weird. The mechanics are really backwards, but I liked it a lot.
Wait, Kai Katana?
Akai Katana, not Daikatana. Oh. Yeah, everyone does. It's kind of it's a mistake. Yeah, it's a Kai Katana. It's pretty cool. It's got a couple different modes. It's a solid game, and if you find it at like a GameStop or something, I think I picked up my copy for like $2. So
really, that's quite a bargain. I mean, Akai Katana is a cave game, so it's solid. I
didn't even know that's a cave game.
Weird, but yeah, it's cave.
I didn't know that.
So is Death Smiles.
Stupid! I should have used the bomb there. All right, 2 lives in reserve. I got rid of. I killed 1 Hecaton here, but not 2, unfortunately. Which is a shame, because I like to kill as many as possible. Now the stage 3 boss comes in at this part. Yeah, this part's pretty crazy, even on novice.
I've watched so many of these streams that I still don't think I understand anything that's going on. But it's pretty, so.
It is very pretty, though. Yeah, you get used to it. It's like one of those things. Like, if you're watching, sometimes it looks like. I think the way I put it once was like, it feels like the people who play these games would play these and like nothing else ever. But there's like kind of like tricks to it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like about like disregarding a lot that's on screen, you know? It's just kind of neat that way. I don't know.
Crimzon Clover looks pretty crazy, but what slowbeef is actually doing is not all that complex. I mean, basically Crimzon Clover is shoot things.
Yes.
Shoot things, get your break mode, your super weapon, activate your super weapon, blow up everything. That's the basic process of what's going on.
Right. That's the secret the SGG players don't want you to know, is that it's all about looking very impressive.
It's all about the break mode.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, that is one thing that Crimzon Clover does inconceivably well, is you'll do something, and even if it isn't something that like is like super crazy speedrunner guy, like you just dodge one really complex wave, and you're like, nice, oh hell yeah, yeah. You just like feel like a champ. It's like, oh shit, I actually did that this time. Yeah.
Most of these games are like that, but Crimzon Clover really excels at making you feel like a badass. You know.
Okay.
It really does too, just because everything is so fast-paced, so intimidating. You barely have time to think. So like when sometimes too, you'll like do something and then not realize till the next like enemy or so, and you'll be like, what did I just do? I'm not dead. What?
Alright, so Form 1 is done of Gorgonion, rather.
This
I
boss
think we're gonna get there.
What'd you say about this boss?
This boss ruins me every time. I cannot figure this shit out.
He's tricky, but he's got his tricks.
It's once he goes into, you know, just loses his legs and goes all bouncy town.
That's the trouble area for me, and that's what I'm about to. Yeah, now he's in bouncy town.
Yep. Now it begins.
Yeah, so bouncy town. The whole trick is that's the whole like get rid of focus kind of thing.
Yeah, at this point, I usually just don't even bother as much with lock.
Yeah.
You need that extra speed so he doesn't land on you.
Yeah, and he gets faster and faster as you go. But that's okay, because we are now on true final boss.
We made it!
We made it. Woohoo.
But will we get double true final boss?
Oh, look, and I get one more extra life from 50,000 stars. Okay. Crimson Heart is kind of an awesome boss fight, too. This is like kind of a worthy reward for like once he's seeing the game, more or less.
You get to fight this ridiculous thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great final boss. And he can kill you by ramming into you, which is tricky. But...
Oh yes.
I tried to break him there, yeah, but I didn't have time. Then, oh yeah, alright, this attack is so annoying because it changes. There's like 2 levels of pattern to it.
Some of them are drifting to the left and some are drifting to the right.
Yeah.
And so it's very disconcerting.
Yeah. Alright, I had to break that.
One thing I did love about this boss design, though, is when you get your invincibility, like frames or shield or whatever, from doing bombs or from doing anything, yeah, he gets one too.
Yeah,
that's great.
You can't cheese through him.
There's no, you're not. There's like, cheese that. No, you're fighting. You got here, dude.
You have to be in fair and square.
Yeah. The homing attack is a lot of fun.
You just have to circle around the boss.
Yep.
But sometimes he blocks you from doing that, so you have to switch directions.
Yep, I did have to do that twice. Then he has, and then this final attack is weird as hell because there's all sorts of shots moving at different speeds, so it's like you can't even really...
The boss shoots them out, and they have a slow speed initially, but then they accelerate as they move towards the edge of the screen.
What do you call it? My first time I 1cc'd this, I was on my last life with this boss, dodging those attacks, and I was on the bus, and I was gritting my teeth. And I was like, I had to do everything once I beat him, not to just like go, yes! Or something.
Yeah!
Like in public. But...
Chat's asking if I have a Twitch channel. I do not, because my local internet is probably not reliable enough to run a stream.
That doesn't stop some people.
Right, this is true.
I live out in the sticks.
That still doesn't stop people.
I hope this is running okay and people aren't just being nice to me.
I mean, there's the inherent artifacting of Twitch, but
Yeah, I mean, you play a bullet hell game like this on any kind of compressed video, it's gonna get a little crazy.
Cool. Alright, let's see. We got
Alright, we just saw a 1-credit clear of novice mode.
Yeah. Oh, check that out. I see it. Yeah. There's
Slick.
Cool. So let's go to arcade mode and we'll see how far that can go. I don't know if I should do boost or original, but
Boost is harder than original if you're playing arcade.
Let's go with original. We'll stay with Type Z, so I at least have a prayer of it. I think I'm good for up till stage 3 before I need to continue, unfortunately. But you know, hey. But at the very least, then we can always do unlimited mode. But you can see my medals in the lower left. I usually get to around. What is the silver medal? That's stage 3, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. So hopefully this time around you can do it. Yeah, I'm not even going to try for score. This is all just going to be survival, because this game is really freaking hard. But one thing too, the original Crimzon Clover, the Dojin version, it was like, the score was kind of, what was it, like Oku and then Sha, or no, Cho?
That's right.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever know, but like the game score that you get here is actually color coded for that, like the green. I didn't notice this till the one stream I did, but like if you get like an Oku, it's like the green decimals, you know, and then the Cho is the red decimal, I think.
Yep, that's right.
Nice. So it's a nice little nod to the like game's origins, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, when the Dojin version actually had a patch added to it so that you could see scores displayed in Western format, and that just kind of carried over to the arcade version.
Gotcha.
I think it's a pretty nice solution they have here, where you can kind of see them both at once, because the Japanese style scores are just color coded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that a lot personally. Alright, so making it across the river. I have to admit, even though it's not particularly hard, when you're crossing over the infinitely spawning turrets, I always kind of like squint a little. It's like I never ever feel safe, you know.
Sometimes they can pop up and threaten to point blank you if you're not careful. If you're moving around too much.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep an eye out.
I feel like the game is never is kind of smart in that it's never unfair that you it doesn't ever really kill you without you seeing the bullet, you know? Like you always seem to have time to dodge. They're kind of, I feel like there's almost something intelligently designed there, you know? Like I never
most better shooting games actually have a dead zone around enemies where they won't spawn a bullet if you're too close to them. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of the older shmups, if they're ground enemies, will actually let you hover over them to seal their shooting.
Oh, that's interesting. I never knew that, actually. That makes sense, though, right? Because it would feel totally unfair if, your ship just exploded out of nowhere. I mean, even if... Sorry.
Apparently it's called sealing by the community.
Uh-huh.
What's it called? Sealing?
Sealing, yeah, when you're really close so they don't shoot.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright.
Part of learning shmups is figuring out which enemies you can seal and which you can't.
Alright.
And another element of design, a lot of shmups also have a cutoff towards the bottom of the screen, after which, if an enemy crosses that invisible line, they can't shoot at you anymore, to keep enemies from, shooting horizontally at you.
I see. Oh, that's interesting, too.
You'll see that in a lot of better designed shmups.
Gotcha. You're not Radius 3 Arcade game.
Not Kiwami shooting.
Alright, so far we're doing okay. We've made it through stage 1 without dying, but, so, crossover. Alright. Break standby. Gotta remember I can use break by, need this, but, so unfortunately though, if we reach stage 4, that's gonna, by some miracle, that's probably gonna end things, because in my practice runs, that's what I have a lot of trouble with. So.
Yeah, chat's asking what the design philosophy is behind sealing. It's basically fairness, so that you don't get shot before you have a chance to react.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is very frustrating if something point blanks you and you don't have a chance to even see what's shot you.
Right. That's what feels the worst, yeah. Because sometimes, usually, even in these games, you kind of have an idea of what killed you, but sometimes you'll be going through a swarm and you could swear that you were okay, but you blow up, and that's what's, frustrating when it doesn't feel like, you know what I mean, when it feels like it's not your fault.
And there's one thing you can look at right here that, I mean, Crimzon Clover is a great example of it, is bullets and... bullets take entire, sprite priority and color priority and all sorts of stuff. So, they are always the forefront. They are the easiest thing to notice. You will...
Yeah.
You won't see a bullet, but it won't be because you can't see it. It's because you're too busy seeing the other bullets.
Right.
But at the same time, they're always the most visible object.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing with sealing, too, is since enemies are... easier to kind of fade into the background than bullets are. If a bullet spawned right next to you and you didn't have a chance to see it first, yeah. And because you have to get that, like the color priority. I don't know what the proper term for that is, but the sprite layering, color priority stuff. Again, especially in bullet hells, that seems to be a big deal. Like even the earlier Toho games and stuff, they still got the shots have to be bright and large and obvious.
And on top of everything else.
And on top of everything, yeah, if you had a shot go below something, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you've played some shmups that you did on your, streams and stuff where the shots blended in with the background and they were just unfairly hard because of that. It's like you had to squint at the screen and you're like, well, where are the shots? What is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling when you can't tell what's actually a projectile and what's not. Another one of my pet peeves is when you have shmups where you can't tell what's a power-up and what's a bullet. And so you try to pick up a power-up and you ram a bullet instead.
Yeah, like Psych Metal, the bullets were all skulls, which is like, okay, but...
That was the game I was thinking of in particular, yeah. It was like red dots and skulls that all blended in.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing about Psych Metal is that like all the bullets blended right into the background. Actually, Battle Garega, I think, is kind of infamous for that, because they use, like, sort of, quote-unquote, realistic bullet colors.
Yeah, they're kind of gunmetal gray, and most of the stages are gray, so...
It's not awful. Like, Psych Metal, I don't know, like, it's like blood color on blood color. Like, it was, like, almost like a joke how bad it was. It's not quite that bad, but it's not... It's pretty tough at points, to actually, like... You, like, kind of look in, like, wait, what? That kind of thing.
It just seems like...
Garega seems to have enough redeeming qualities to it that people forgive the bullet colors.
Yeah. So I did a bad thing with Hecatonic here, because you usually want to save your break mode for, when he's doing the whole, like, fountain of bullets thing, so I used mine a little early, but... It's okay.
Yeah.
Point to cross over, which is like there.
I think that's one thing though that like really I'm personally not, I wasn't at least too into this type of game, and I think the reason Crimzon Clover like kind of brought me in was just because it clearly understood its design philosophy. Like the designer and people, everyone who made this clearly understood like this is what we're shooting for. This is the good part of this. This is the part we don't like. Get rid of that. Just put everything that's great about bullet hells right at the front, and make sure any distractions from that, like having bullets that blend in, anything like that, just get that out of here. Like we don't need that.
Absolutely, no, absolutely agreed.
Probably the reason for that is because the developer of this game is a Japanese super player himself.
Yeah. So
having played a lot of shmups at a high level, I'm sure he had very strong opinions about how the best way to design a game like this, the elements that are good and the elements that are frustrating.
Right. Yeah, totally. I think, what was it, like, he had played, like, a lot of these games and wanted to, like, design one he hadn't played before or something like that, or a game he'd like to play?
Yeah, most likely he probably just had, from playing so many games like this, he probably just had in his mind a clearer idea of the kind of game that he would like to play that didn't exist yet, and so, I imagine one day he just sat down and was like, well, I'll just make it. I'll make my ideal shmup.
Right.
As someone that doesn't play a lot of shmups, it's really interesting to hear all the nuance behind the design philosophy. So
yeah,
it's cool. It's weird because it seems like such a simplistic genre on its face, but
well, it really was. Like, I remember I was watching. On YouTube. There's like a documentary of shmups, and like it is kind of like the first game. Really, it was like Space War. I guess unless you count Pong, really, but that was like on an oscilloscope. So
Pong is my favorite shmup. So
it's true, yes, but no, but like Space War and things like that, and then like
a lot of people credit scrolling shooters as being the first genre in gaming, and depending on who you ask, a lot of people will say that kicked off with Space Invaders.
Yeah,
because that was one of the first huge arcade hits.
Yeah.
It was so big that even non-gamers were playing it. Like, just your everyday businessman would go into an arcade and check it out.
Which I think is like kind of, I would almost say is like the mark of like a really great game is when, like, it gets non-gamers into it, you know, that kind of thing. Because, like, and games like these, it's funny because these sort of games have the opposite effect where it looks, like, so intense. But at the very least, I think, like, most people are usually impressed watching them, you know? Because, oh, no. Because I'm doing really bad now. I should stop talking.
We're getting to the part of arcade mode where it gets very difficult.
Yeah. This is the part I usually have.
Stage 3 is the difficulty spike.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is. And unfortunately, I'm on my last life already. But I have one more break mode, so let's just use that. Quick. We can kill this thing quick. Okay. And usually when the centipedes are gonna do it. I bet.
You're calling your death now.
Yeah, I'm already thinking ahead. If I was thinking like the 8 things are kind of annoying here, but like the centipedes are. Okay, cut across. That's good. Get through that. Yeah, those little like things that go back and forth. Like I see them on the left right now. I can't think of a name for them. That's
close enough
close
to the snakes.
Yeah, good effort.
Good effort. Alright. Let's try unlimited mode.
That's a pretty darn good run for arcade.
It's not bad. It could be better. Let's see here. We did a lot of fun challenge stuff too. Like last time when I played this, like so let's go to what I want to do. Let's try it. Let's do unlimited for fun. We got 19 minutes of stream left.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
And I have
You guys go ahead.
No. I had a idea for a good way to end it, which was the first time I heard you about this game, just like start yelling and just like, this is awesome, just over and over. Which was when you found out you could just skip right to the true final boss, and then did it on the most ludicrous difficulty. I mean, I think it'd be fun to show off at the very least.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let me do this again. Because that was, even for unlimited, that was a poor run. Let me just try. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's do that then. We'll up the lives to 8, and we'll see how it goes. You know, true final boss, especially his like final attack where you have the different speed. You know. The different speed bullets are like, is just insane. Yeah, speaking of insane, this is not. So, ooh, yeah. So, unlimited mode is kind of all about bullet canceling. Not that information is much help to me right now, but yeah, no, it's about like just trying to kill everything so it gets rid of some of the bullets on screen. I think, is that what it's called? That's what it's called, right? Bullet canceling? When you, like, kill a boss, well, you kill an enemy and it destroys all the bullets that it wants.
Is that, that's only with the, is that only with the homing attack that it does that?
I don't know.
I can never remember. Chat maybe would know. It's...
There's a good trick to tank bridge I found on all the difficulties where you can just, if you just run right to where the tank's coming from, you can just kill it instantly. Okay, I say that and then I leave early.
All you have to do is go to the right. I went to the left. Oops.
Yeah, I think maybe I should rethink that strategy too. Okay, and even on unlimited mode, when you do, when you're on break mode here, you don't kill them fast enough to get rid of all the bullets, but okay. Oh, I went right into that laser. Alright. Maybe we can at least reach the first boss.
God, I love unlimited mode.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a humbling experience for me.
It really is, yeah. And you know, too, there is someone out there who's like really good at unlimited mode.
Oh, absolutely. That's why it's just like, oh, well, it's like, no, I'm pretty good at this. I just 1cc, novice, whatever. And then you go to unlimited and you're just like, I am not good at these. Wow.
Yep. People are getting better and better at this mode. I know there's one player who's reached stage 5 in unlimited.
Damn.
So I'm pretty sure there will be 1 credit clear of it soon enough.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh, according to chat, by the way, it is full lock-on that cancels. A full lock-on shot cancels the bullets. So that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not seriously. Stage 2, frankly. Whoa, that was nuts.
So.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry for your loss. But sorry to interrupt or anything, but I still have that bundle to give away, so I don't know how you guys want to do that.
How would you like to do it?
I don't know. I'm not funny or interesting, so.
I'm not either.
I am.
All right. If any.
I don't know if there's a little contest they can tweet at me or something.
All right.
I don't know.
What's your Twitter handle?
I am at Cardinal Direct, Cardinal_Direct. I'll put that in the chat because why not?
Can I give them just a stupid hashtag? Say the
Yeah,
first thing?
please.
Okay.
The worst hashtag you can think of.
All right. Crimzon Fart.
That's terrible.
I know.
Solid.
I told you. All right.
Or hashtag humblebundle.com/flash where you can get these wonderful games.
Okay.
Yeah, that too.
Speaking of Crimzon Fart, here.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, this is the best.
Oh wow, I dodged a bunch. That felt really good for the 5 seconds that I dodged. Oh god, I forgot about this. Back. Damn it. Okay, I should have just broke there because I have no chance in the world of making it through this. Okay. Kind of forget what the deal is with this attack. Oh right, these amber things that like go super. Yeah. So this is where you have to master the whole looking like 5 inches ahead of your ship or whatever it is, because you don't have time to react otherwise. Then he shoots blue shit too, which I forgot about.
This boss is so ridiculous.
It is. Oh, damn it. Alright, down to 3 lives in reserve. He's at half health, so this is not going too well. Okay. Ah! I crashed right into him that time.
Yeah, this seems like you almost have to determine what your path is long before your path is kind of given to you.
Yeah, this is at the level of difficulty where memorization becomes necessary in order to succeed.
Yeah. Now this...
For anyone that's just come in and is just looking at this just now, this is the most difficult mode in the game, so there are other modes that aren't as absurd as this.
Yeah, this is the most difficult mode on the most difficult boss.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is... yeah.
Wow, I that wasn't even fair that I dodged that. I deserve to die on that one. Alright, let me not continue. I want to do this again. Damn.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely just a good display of you're not going to run out of replay value. You're not.
Yeah, no,
Like,
there's a lot. Plus, like, Smash Daisaku and AML and I, like, all invented games, like, try to play the game without going below the lives line and stuff like that. There's,
Gosh.
and you can kind of do it in some of the stages. 4 is where it gets popped. Oh, here. Sorry. Ah!
Oh, you were so close!
I was. Pissed me off. Damn you, Crimzon Fart! At least I made fun of him in a Twitter hashtag. I got my revenge on you. Somehow. Alright, trying to figure out what the best way to handle this part is. Bombing is one way. Yeah, this part is... I don't really have a great way of dealing with it, honestly. Still. And then the blue balls stay on screen for this part of it, which I think is grossly unfair, frankly. So... Whoa, okay. Hey, alright. Okay. Oh! I was like right there. God, this fan attack is like nuts, though. Alright, I had two. Okay, and then, alright, this amber attack, I just don't know how you're supposed to... Okay, I guess you just do that till it gets straight lines in it. Gets faster and faster and faster. Now it's gonna become like three-way at this point. Wow! Hey!
Did you get it?
Second form, 4 lives in reserve. That's not too bad, right? Oh my god. Yeah, and then that like last little ring of really fast shots, I'm not even pretend to know what to do there. Wow. Okay, I've never actually seen. Or have I? These purple, like homing kind of shots. Whoa. All right. Speaking of homing shots, now you have to deal with homing shots while you're moving through all this, which is like ridiculous.
This is one of those situations where I'm like, okay, this attack is crazy. I'm just gonna go watch a video of a pro doing this so that I can learn how to do it myself.
Yeah, there's...
You know, I'm not too proud to admit that.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna continue at this point too, because I almost feel like getting to the second form is an accomplishment in and of itself, more or less. So that's my excuse. This guy, I can't even like really put a dent in him, like like energy-wise either. He's only down by like a third. And
yeah, because whenever you're shielding, he's shielding, and like when you have to use that to escape most of the attacks, which like is fair, they're ridiculous.
Tell me that's not ridiculous, though. That was kind of good. Dodging through the. Oh my god. I love this boss though. He's like ridiculous but fun ridiculous.
I'm just amazed that you haven't died in the last 5 seconds.
I know. It's like these tiny little victories.
Oh, here he comes again. I think this is the worst one. You've got the homing lasers and the radiating bullets at the same time.
I know.
This is brutal.
Crazy. Ooh. But the thing I'm noticing is
you figured it out though.
The radiating
is really hard to do.
There's a trick to it. The radiating bullets look a lot bigger than the hitboxes actually are. This attack, I don't really know exactly what to do with the purple.
Did you just do it? Did you just do the homing lasers and radiating? That looked like you did it.
I did. Yeah, I think you guys are on a delay. Yeah, I managed it the one time.
Yeah.
It's like the trick is like the blue balls are like the hitboxes are way smaller than they appear. Like this is the part where I don't know what the hell to do because it's like
I don't think you can really cheese this pattern anyway. You just have to read the tiny gaps between the bullets and just figure out how you can thread through them.
Soon you will ascend to the 10th level and become one with Crimzon Clover.
These little tomato shots I don't know how to deal with at all.
Oh my god, I've forgotten they're interspersed with the young god. I forgot about it. I think this was the point last time when I was just like, man, this is really pretty. What should I do? I don't know. It's gorgeous though.
Yeah, I have no clue in the world how to deal with. Oh. You can bomb through him, but then, like, he gets invincibility, so it doesn't really help you out. Oh, Cardinal, did anybody tweet to you, by the way? Did you know who to give it to?
Yes. The bundle went to Infernox, but I felt kind of bad because a whole bunch of people tweeted at once. So if I tweeted at you, you got a choice, Really Big Sky or Syder Arcade, so let me know, and I'll get those to you.
Aww.
Or one of them to you.
What a nice guy. I'm going to dedicate this killing of the final boss to you, Cardinal Direction. Hey, I didn't even die, so, well, I mean...
God bless you, slowbeef.
We certainly appreciate the
I told you.
Yes, we do appreciate that. This is a very fun boss. Alrighty, well... It's 11:54. We are 6 minutes shy of the 4-hour, well, plus actually, start a little early, I guess, stream. So, is there anything anyone would like to plug at this point?
4 hours of straight shmups.
Yay!
That's a full day.
That's a good day, I think. Cardinal, do you have anything you'd like to plug while you're here?
Is it cool if I plug 2 things?
Sure, please.
Go for it.
You can follow me at Twitter, Cardinal_Direct, and I'm doing a Let's Play of Infamous Second Son, so you should check it out. It's okay. I give it a C-.
Where can we find this Let's Play?
It's on the Something Awful forums.
Oh, cool. Do you have a YouTube account on there for
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't have the anyone who is not a goon?
Well, I don't associate with people that aren't goons, so
Okay.
yeah, I do have a link. I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, cool, awesome. Mr. Tuesday, your YouTube channel, of course, is Ty Tuesday SA, and I think is that the same for Hitbox? Your Hitbox.
That's just Ty Tuesday. It doesn't have the SA. But I also would like to plug www.humblebundle.com/flash and just Humble Bundle in general. They do good work. A lot of stuff comes out. It's great.
Yeah.
I was on a couple of videos on the small channel Retsupre. You should check them out too. They're pretty funny. There's this slowbeef guy who's pretty good. I mean, sometimes DJB's great. Sometimes this Beatus guy, but you know, other than that,
We're getting rid of him.
Yeah, solid channel otherwise.
Otherwise, right. Awesome. Great. Cool. Blackbird, you got anything besides Crimzon Clover World? No, I'm just kidding. That's
Well, I would like to thank Slowbeef and all of our other company we've had tonight for making the stream awesome. You know, you're great hosts. I have fun every time I'm on here. I'd like to thank the developer from Really Big Sky once again for coming out at a very early hour and taking the time to hang out with us. I think that was everybody had a lot of fun checking out Really Big Sky. That was an awesome shmup.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Kaz, if you're out there or you're watching the VOD of this.
They're probably asleep by now.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll thank them again by email.
Hooray. So, alright. Cool. Only 2 lives in reserve this time. So I technically have gotten worse against this boss. Is the thing. Yeah, but you know me. You know my Twitch, obviously, and Retsupre, I'm assuming you know about. So, yeah, I guess that's now I guess I did this about 4 minutes too early, so now we have 4 minutes to kill. This boss is impossible, but god damn, it's fun to try.
Oh, we got 4 minutes. That should be enough time to scare everyone away with Kiwami shooting.
Whoa. With what shooting?
That terrible game I sent you.
Ah, I almost survived that. Restart that. Whew.
So while I have a chance, thanks for having me on.
Of
You know,
course. Anytime.
I hope it's not too weird to say, but I've been a big fan of Retsupre like forever. So this was cool. This was cool for me. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your generosity and giving away humblebundle.com/flash, the Shmup Humble Bundle. But no, we really appreciate it, and you were totally a great guest and all.
Well, thank you. I'd love to be on again. I hope that's not too presumptuous.
Well, it won't happen. So no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I figured, but I thought I'd try.
Slowbeef seems to do these. It's a semi-daily, semi-weekly show called the Shooting Gallery. He plays shmup pretty frequently, and it's all different kinds, not just the ones we've seen here.
Yeah, exactly. I like to do super amazing wagon adventures lately because that is a lot of fun. I think I'm getting used to this directional round attack. I say as I die. Yeah. So we're gonna be ramping up more shmups in the near future. So thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for coming. Hope you had a good time. 2 minutes. You are the hardest boss ever. I hate you.
I think that's one of the fun things about shmups, is getting to the end and just having this amazingly awesome dragon as a boss to battle with.
And then you survive one wave and you feel pretty okay about yourself, and the next one kills you.
Yep.
I'll get you, Crimzon Heart. Whoa. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow and stuff, so I'll, thanks everybody for joining me one last time. Blackbird, Tie Tuesday, Diabetus, but especially Tie Tuesday too, for hanging out the whole 4 hours, just to be nice.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, that's
That
awesome.
would be nice. What about my brand?
Oh boy. Yeah, you're right. It's true though. Alright. Let me just. I don't think I can beat this boss without continuing, but it's fun to try. Ooh. Oh, you know what? It helps to be in break mode too, because when break mode ends during the homing attack and stuff, you know, you have a chance to not die. Wait. Alright, last life. How far are we gonna get? So this purple attack, it feels like you can go... Alright, it's midnight. You guys can go. You're free.
Oh, thank God.
You have 4 hours. Next time, we'll make it 8. And we'll only play one shoot 'em up.
When can I unlock the 12-hour stream?
You'll see my Patreon for it. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Alright, later, folks. Thanks a lot.
Alright, it was a ton of fun. Thanks for coming out, everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Later. Wait till the game overs. Done.